Okay, been working on Captain Phasma. Captain Phasma has some stickers to her, and the stickers are actually pretty good. There's one there. There's actually one there, and you can't really tell. No, Mary. No, you got paint on your fingers. There's one there. And you look at these stickers, there's one there. You really can't tell them. They did a good job with the stickers on Captain Phasma. On some things, those stickers are horrible. For Captain Phasma, they're really good.
See her.
Okay? The gun...
Let me see her.
Nope, you've got paint on your fingers.
Oh.
The gun is the tricky part. Now, this thing is chromed. Okay? I'm going to bring it up closer to the camera. This thing is chromed. I didn't bother to strip any of the chrome off. I just painted...
Let me see the gun.
You got paint on your fingers.
No.
I just put the lacquer-based paint over the chrome. And it does bite into the chrome a little bit. Not much. I got some chrome on the gun butt back here. I mean, some of the paint, and had to wipe it off. So it can come off. I don't know how durable that's going to be. Okay? I really didn't want to strip this and repaint it.
I gotta get the other brush.
I have one sticker left on this, and it's done. As for Captain Phasma and her cloak, this is where the red stripe is on the cloak. Okay? I'm going to call that done. I'm going to go take the iron, or what my mother-in-law calls the plancha, which is probably improper Spanish, but I'm going to go iron that down. Huh? What is it, BB?
Plancha, you were close.
Oh, okay, I was close. I'm going to go iron that down, and then Captain Phasma will be done today, and I can start putting these videos up. What do we have going on in this room? Miri is painting a spider, as you can see, and I just got black paint on my fingers. I bought everyone lab coats. When we're painting in here, we don't get paint on our clothing, except for Miri. They didn't make lab coats in kid size. Excuse me? What was that? Yeah, you. Let's move the camera so we can have this discussion. What were you just doing, Miri? You were stealing paint from BB's paint, right? Yeah, she don't like that because she's painting only black and you're painting black, pink, and yellow. No, Miri, she doesn't have any on her plate, so let's get her some new black paint and she'll quit stealing it, BB.
Okay.
And BB's painting a spider as well, and she's got a nice black spider going. There you go, Miri.
I want it to dry so I can paint the little red dot for the Black Widow.
It's an hourglass, not a dot.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay.
Okay? And you can see BB Spider in the background. This is how I'm getting hobby room time. I'm teaching these two how to paint while I do other things. They don't seem to mind, do you, ladies? Miri, are you happy painting? Yeah, so I can get in a little bit of hobby room time here and there. Talk to you all later. All right, everyone, this is not how I wanted to do this video, but due to a lack of time, this is how I'm doing it. I wanted to put the video camera more level with Captain Phasma, put a good background in place. I'm working 12, 14-hour days right now. This is what we're going to have, okay? First off, there were complaints of lots. Well, let's start with the cloak. I've got the cloak done. I'll bring it up closer to the camera, okay? It isn't the best thing in the world. That stripe is far too fat. Had I toned... What is wrong with this camera? Why won't that camera focus? Let's make it focus. Maybe autofocus is turned off. Nah, it's just slow to focus today. That stripe is way too fat. It is the right color. It shouldn't be that thick. I got some paper in the stripe on the back side I haven't had a chance to remove yet. That paper should come off. Okay? But it doesn't look too bad. That is the primary point of it. You don't see that paper too easily when she's standing up. So I'm happy with how the cloak came out. I'm happy with how the red stripe came out. Some people have complained about fingerprints on this thing. I really don't see fingerprints. I mean, you can take a look. You can see it pretty close. I'm really not seeing fingerprints on it. Okay? So I think Captain Phasma came out pretty good. You know, the new movie comes out in a week and a half. You guys may see this before the movie. You may not. Hopefully before. Okay? I'm not going to get too much better with it than that. The gun came out fairly decent considering how I did it. I painted over chrome, and we all know we shouldn't do that, okay? But I think it came out okay. It's not beautiful, it's not perfect. Perfect would be stripping it, painting it, and re-chroming it. Not necessarily in that order, but it came out pretty good. And the paint seems to be sticking to it, which is surprising me. In fact, better in places than I wanted it to. Okay? So I'm happy with Captain Phasma. Just because the cloak is wonky and the decals on the cloak, I wouldn't rate this a 10 out of 10 kit. Outside of that, it is good. Most of the sprue points, attachment points, don't show. A few do. The helmet went together really well, and you can hardly see any of the seam lines on that helmet. Bandai did a good job with it. The only other problem I have with it is here's the base. You're supposed to put a boot in the base, and it doesn't hold. Okay? It doesn't hold Captain Phasma at all. The gun does attach to her leg like it's supposed to. Let's see if I can find the attachment points for the gun without causing me too many problems. I had it on there when I started the video. I'm sure I'm way off. No, I'm still on screen, which is amazing. Maybe I got the wrong leg. Nope, there it goes. The gun does attach to her leg like it's supposed to. She just doesn't attach to the stand at all. But that's a minor complaint for what we have here. All in all, it's a pretty decent model. It doesn't require any paint, which is other than that cloak. And I don't like how that paper is showing, but I'll fix that later. But all in all, it's not too bad. I'm kind of happy with how it came out. Hope you've enjoyed the little videos on this. That cloak and that stripe gave me the biggest challenge of this build. And there we go. I got one model done in 2017. Yeah, that's just because of work and life the way it is. All right. I hope you enjoyed. I'll talk to you all later.